Day 5 with my new suspension on the E36 M3. So we're gonna do a walk around and talk about the cost of doing an overhaul on your E36 suspension. Let's check what's in the box. What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Art and this is my BMW E36 M3. So for everybody that's new to the channel, first consider subscribing. Second off, let me tell you a little bit about this E36 M3. So I picked it up a few months ago and I paid a lot of money for it, but I made one huge mistake. I did not do a pre-purchase inspection, and because I did not do a PPI, after I took delivery of it and I took it to a local shop, I realized that there's a lot of issues going on with the car. One of the biggest issues was suspension, and it needed a suspension overhaul, so I decided to do it the proper way and just basically change everything. So right here is all my old stuff from the E36 that the shop replaced. I actually wanted to bring some of this stuff home, even though a lot of the shocks and everything that was leaking is garbage, but the springs I wanted to keep just in case in the future I decide that I want to resell the car. Somebody might want to keep the Coney shocks but do actually and put back the original springs on the car. So this is all the old goodies that were on the car that were actually bad, and like, you know what, for 73,000 miles it needed to be replaced. So it's actually day 5 with the new suspension, and I put approximately 100 miles on the car. I think this is as much as it's gonna settle. It doesn't look like a significant amount of it's a really subtle drop, but that's something that I've wanted. So if you look at the front end, we have a very minimal drop. You can see actually the blue Dynon springs and the Coney yellow shocks. Looks good. It looks really good with the yellow car. Now if you walk over to the rear is where you see a little bit more of a drop. This is what it's looking at. I'm just gonna put my finger, so it's like 1, maybe 2 fingers for those people that actually want to see what Dynon stage 1 suspension looks like, because when I was searching and I wanted to buy, I could not find good pictures, something that was clear and really visible. So like I said, 2 fingers for the rear. Let's walk over to the front, and it looks like you're about 3 fingers, maybe 4 fingers for the front end. To me, I think it's good, but to each its own. This is what it looks like, guys. So now the main thing about the video, let's talk about what I installed and how much I spent. Alright guys, so now we are in the Beamer, and you guys obviously already know that I have a Dynon suspension, the Dynon stage 1 suspension kit that I purchased directly from Dynon. So let's start right there. I purchased the suspension directly from the Dynon website, and I paid $1,029 plus tax. So $1,029, which comes with the Coney shocks and the 4 springs. Now, before I continue on, I'm not going to be putting labor costs in this video because the BMW E36s are pretty simple builds, and a lot of people out there, including myself, can do this at home in the garage. I did not do that this way. I went with Beamer Heads, which is a great shop in Southern California. I had them do the install. But if you want to do it yourself, you're going to save yourself a few $100. And then the labor costs from state by state, they vary, and they vary by going to different types of shops. So I'm not going to include that in the price. Also, very important thing, if you're new and you're watching this video, you want to know how much this really costs, there's another thing that you have to take into consideration. The BMW E36 market has tons of options for suspension, and you have to figure out what you want out of your car. So because this example that we are in right now, how do I put it? This is basically like a build that I'm trying to build to make it as pristine as I can. Closer to the Euro spec, but basically an M3 Plus type of a way. So that's why Dynon stage 1 was the best setup for me, and I thought this would be, even though it's subtle drop, it's better at handling, you know, it drives overall better. But you know what, just enough of the blabbering, let's get into the numbers and how much I really spent. But one last thing, if you are trying to put some wheels on it, maybe go with a coilover kit. TC Klein's good. There's a lot of coilover kits out there, because like I said, if I were to put rims on this car right now, it would not look as good as if it would have coilover set with rims, because then it would be a bigger drop, less gaps, and that would look banging. But let's get into how much I spent on other things that I've changed. So obviously when you want to do a whole overhaul in the suspension, you're going to be replacing your springs and your shocks. I replaced the strut mounts. Now the strut mounts were $77.99. Again, the suspension, like the stage 1, I purchased directly, so it was just me and the Dynon website. There was no additional add-ups or anything like that. The other stuff I didn't want to bring to the shop, you know, I don't like bringing my own parts to the shop, but they said they were okay with me getting my Dynan Stage 1 directly from Dynan. So these parts are shop parts, so they might be a little bit different. You might be able to source them for a cheaper cost. So the strut mounts were $77.99. Then I had to get the strut mount gasket, which was $6.44 a piece. Then I got this rear shock mounts, which were actually E36 M3 rear shock mounts, which were $21.27 a piece. Then the shock mount gasket, which was $3.80 a piece. Shock mount reinforcement plate, which was $13.25 a piece. Bump stops, $21.43. And then, like I mentioned in another video previously, I lubricated my control arm bushings because I thought my control arm bushings were bad. They looked a little bit cracked, so they looked a little bit beat up. So that was actually a DIY project that I was going to do after I lubricated and the sound went away for quite a bit of time until my next wash. I knew that obviously the WD-40, the lubrication would go away after you wash your car a few times. So, but since it stopped the noise in the beginning, I was like, you know what, they need to be replaced. So while the car was already in the shop, even though I'm trying to do a lot of DIY videos for you guys, I was like, you know what, just bang that out too and just get that out of the way. So I replaced both my left and my right control arm bushings with OEM bushings. So those were also $46.02. So altogether for everything, if you add everything up with my suspension and everything else, I spent around $1,800, not including the labor cost. Now for $1,800, there's a lot of ways that you could, you know, kind of spend your money in different types of parts. You could get TC Klein for, like I said, coilover set for like maybe 19 to like, you know, 23, 2200. It depends again where you buy from and what type of discounts, what type of rates you can get. Again, you could do H&R springs with Coney, or you could do Bilstein, depending on what you want. I'm pretty happy with the ride. It actually drives really, really well. It's pretty good handling right now. Even though it's a subtle drop, it's a huge difference in the way the car performs. So I'm really, really super stoked and happy about the results of this car. But that's just minor things that are going on with the BMW. We're going to continue on with the project. I have much more coming to you guys, a lot more DIY projects. We're going to continue on with that PPI list to make this pristine. A lot of trim work, a lot of interior Euro front headlights. So I'm super stoked with continuing this project and finishing it so we could get another car into the garage. And if you're new to the channel, like I said, consider subscribing. So I spent around $1,900 all in all to do the complete overhaul on this E36 M3 suspension. If you have any questions, or if you did a suspension on the E36 M3, feel free to comment what you did, what type of setup you have. I like to interact with you guys. Thanks again for watching. Like I said, consider subscribing. Follow me on Instagram for a lot of dope content, a lot of dope pictures, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.